Hello beautiful people! Welcome to my Dreadlock month 9 update. Thank you for joining me. I was thinking my candle would be good for ambiance, but then I realized this is what my candle looks like. I don't know, maybe I'll still light it. Coffee. Okay, so long story short, I basically have a chunk of dreads up here, which are the 9-month-oldies. And that's like the top half of my head. And then this back half are kind of more like free-form dreads. They're really free-forming right now, and I don't know if I can even count some of them as dreads. They're like these super teeny tiny ones that are just like some loose hairs that have decided to band it together. So these ones up here, I got some real nice solid ones that are kind of like massive as well. Just like big hunks of hair. But them I feel pretty good about because they are really big and independent and I don't need to do anything with them. Not too much has changed with my hair that you've seen, except for you see this long guy. This is not the same long guy that was on this side. I had one on this side that was like this long, and I talked about that in my Dreadlock month 5 update, where there was this hair and then the dread reattached itself down here and it was like twice as long as the length of my normal hair. And then in the end, that part of the dread just like fell out one morning and I was actually so sad because I was like, what happened? Because I'd be like playing with it and then it'd be fine, and then one morning it was like hanging by a strand, and so I just tugged it and it was out, and it was like, oh man, my first death of a dread. It was so sad. And I didn't have a crochet hook at the time, so I couldn't really attempt to reattach it. But then on this side, the same thing happened. I was like, oh, look at that, the same thing is happening. I have a crochet hook now, so I was attempting to crochet it together so that it wouldn't fall out on this side. It's still not working. I can feel the weak spot where there's my hair, here's the dread, and right there is the weak spot. I'll have to show you closer up. So I'm still afraid that it's going to fall out. Any tips on how to do that? I'm pretty sure it must be the same thing as like when you do extensions. It's like my own homemade extension, but I still can't get this middle part to really become part of the dread. See what we can see here. Yeah. So up here are my nice strong ones, and pretty much you go like this, and then you can see all the free-form ones, which are just a mess. Some updates with products. I have gotten dread beads. Finally, I finally got some. One of my dread beads, actually this is from my niece Alice, and she just gave it to me and said, "Here, Tori, it's for your dreads." And it was the sweetest thing ever. And then here's this awesome one, and I'll tell you where I got these. And I just got this one yesterday. Voila! That reveal though. That big one in the middle there is from Nomadu. She's from the Netherlands. And I love it. And then these two are from Jersey Featherheads, I believe. My favorite is the little guy. He's so cute. Aren't they so cool? I really like the leather style. One ring to rule them all. I'll link their Etsy shops in my description if that so interests you. Look at these bags under my eyes. Maybe I should wear makeup again. I got from the YouTubers Wired and Stoned, that business, which I'm sure you probably heard of. If you're watching this video, you've probably heard of them. And so this is like one of my favorite things. It is Plant Bath Face and Space Spray. Awaken your spirit. Anyways, I love it so much because it smells so good. So what's in here is, it's distilled water, then all these essential oils, lavender, tea tree, rosemary, lime, and eucalyptus with a hint of crystal energy. I don't even know anything about that, but what I love to do like in the mornings, make sure I don't spray it in my coffee there, I love to just like spray on my face because like it says, it just makes you feel awake and it's really refreshing. And then I spray on my dreads, just kind of like that, and it stays in for a long time, and it just smells so good. Continued off of that, I have this one, which is the Dreadlock Hydration Oil, and it is pretty much exactly the same ingredients as this, except it is based in apricot kernel oil. And this is pretty cool too. You just it really keeps, it's good for your scalp with like itchiness and dryness. You just like squirt it and go like that. And it's also good to put right on your dreads for hydration. So I love this stuff. That's really good. And with that, I got their package deal, and with it came this crocheting hook, which I tried to use, and I looked up tutorials on how to crochet your dreads, because my hair needs maintenance, let me tell you. You don't need me to tell you. You can clearly see it. Yeah, so I wanted to save this guy from falling out, so I was like crocheting. And I was so bad at it at first because I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me just tell you that I witnessed the ugliest version of myself when I tried to crochet my hair. I mean, I was just by myself in the mirror trying to crochet this, and I was ugly. I was like growling. It was very scary, and I did not like to see that version of myself. But I guess that's what happens when I have to do something that I have no idea how to do it. I can only do it in a mirror. When I try to do it like this, that's not even happening. Self-control, self-control. So this worked out well, except one thing I was sad about is that it's kind of cheaply made, because this part would like break off all the time. It would just like come out of there. So I've had to re-glue this several times. This is the one I crocheted, and this is the one that is just kind of freeform. I'm thinking I'm not going to do another update until 12 months, 1 year, just because I think they get boring, because they kind of look the same. I don't know, do you guys think I should do updates for months 10 and 11? Or should I just wait till year 1 and do an epic one? I was thinking about doing those super short bangs, and then I'd look like a weirdo. I guess the last thing that was just on my mind about my dreads is I have this overarching cloud of doom about my dreadlocks. I just have this sense that my dreads are not going to work out. I have that because I never sectioned my hair properly when I first started my dreads. I had no idea what I was doing really, and I just like dreaded my hair because I was trying it out, and I didn't section at all. I think I only have like 35 dreads maybe. So I just get really worried that, oh, maybe I should have started over my dreads and sectioned them off from months ago. I should have done that. But now here I am at month 9, and I can't just start over now, right? So do you think there's hope for my dreads to work out and not look like these awful things? Or, I don't know, what do you think? You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. You don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Picklogger, so picklogger. Peace out, homie G-Dogs. Till later.